I long to see that. You know, from age 3, I knew I was different, and I really would have loved and valued that, to see my teacher reading something about how brains can be all kinds of wonderful.
Now Teachers Can, a new book penned by Winnipeg authors, aims to end the stigma surrounding mental differences for the next generation by using terms kids can understand and by thinking of mental differences as simply that and not diagnoses.
We talk to kids about brushing their teeth, and we talk to them about eating healthy and exercising, and yet we're not having conversations about mental health and mental health differences. And I think it's really important that we do have those conversations.
For years, Angela Taylor looked for a children's book that celebrates many kinds of mental differences like ADHD, autism, or anxiety. When she and Lisa Vandenhoven couldn't find one, they decided to write their own, All Kinds of Minds.
If we can see it and talk about it and invite conversations, beautiful things are going to happen.
When we focus on what we can do, we can see how special we really are.
They want children to be able to recognize themselves in the book and feel celebrated.
We often think about things sort of as disabilities, but sometimes a brain difference, for example, if you have anxiety, it has an upside. People who have anxiety are often really good at thinking about what might go wrong and then planning ahead for those changes.
They also hope the book will help other kids understand and welcome those with brain differences.
Felt alone. You know, I felt like it was something that was bad because it wasn't talked about. I didn't see it in books or on movies. It wasn't talked about in our family. And so I am hoping that this is just a tiny little contribution, but to a big wave of change that, you know, children and adults can see themselves as celebrated.
Children with All Kinds of Minds inspired, edited, and helped illustrate the book. It came off the press on March 9th, and the authors say they've already had hundreds of orders from across Canada. The book costs $20 and will be available on Amazon starting this week. The funds raised by the book will help to buy more books for kids who couldn't otherwise afford them. The authors are also hoping to publish copies in French, Spanish, Tagalog, and other languages the community would like to see. In Winnipeg, Stephanie Lasuc, City News.